LeBron and Kyrie have planned this all along.
So what? So they incepted Scott Perry.
So you don't think that LeBron...
What if it was like we both got to get out of Cleveland, screw Dan Gilbert. Mm-hmm. You work a trade to wherever, you go to Boston, we'll make sure they get a draft pick back. I'll go to the Lakers, and then when your contract's up, we'll reunite like Andy and Red at the end of Shawshank. But Anthony Davis will be there too.
And that leaves...
You can't tell me that 100% didn't happen.
Staples Center is Zuwataneo.
Yeah. Staple Wantaneo.
I grew up a diehard Laker fan. So to spend 20 years here, I mean, you can't write something better than this. What can I say? Mamba out.
What a finale for Kobe Bryant. One of the great farewell performances in any sport.
Good. It's incredible. I knew in 9 minutes left you was dead. I knew you was dead, but just the sheer guts and determination. And if you didn't witness it tonight, then something's wrong. If you don't take this into this summer, and this doesn't motivate you to go out and get better, then something's wrong. It's a beautiful time to be able to have this moment with my family and have the finish that we had. And amazing how fast time goes, man. Extremely blessed and extremely appreciative. Dreams come true.
Welcome back to Lakeshow's finest, REDUX. I'm your host, Charles Ryan, or KB24 status, or Kobe24 MP3. Unfortunately, we've been not playing too well lately. I'm gonna do my story time first, and it's about 20 seconds, but last night I was at this bar, and Jaylen Brown walked in, and I'm anti-Celtics, right? Of course I am. However, something comes over me when I see any NBA player, and I freaked out. And he walked in. It was like a big bar, and it's so rude, to ask for a picture or to go up and say hi and interrupt things. But yeah. He was there for like a half an hour. I think he snuck out the back. Because my plan was, when he leaves and goes out the front and waits for an Uber or his driver, then ask for a quick picture or handshake or whatever, but never happened. And it totally was Jaylen Brown, because not only did it make sense, because the Celtics just kicked our ass 2 hours before, or no, the game ended at 8 p.m., so 4 hours before, but also it just looked like him and it wasn't. So that was fun. I guess people watching, I always freak out with NBA players. So, there's not too much to talk about. It's the same story lately, play down, play up to your opponent, whatever. Lose. It's really fun. So the next few podcasts, there's 15 or so games left. Every single podcast after each game. Primarily when they lose, I will be doing a quote-unquote season review for players, right? So Brandon and Lonzo are out for the rest of the year. I could do a season review on them and, just evaluate the good, the pluses, the minuses, what Lonzo needs to work on, in my opinion, what Brandon needs to work on, in my opinion, should they be traded, yada, yada, yada. So, I'm not going to start that today, but I just wanted to give an update. And yeah, this episode is primarily going to serve as a Lakeshow's Finest Redux update. I would like to talk about other things as well, real fast. The podcast platform is down, unfortunately. Long story short, the RSS feed has been, just having some issues. And your boys called Apple once, and they tried to help, but still not good. So I'm making a new RSS feed with a new thing. It's going to be called the same name if you're interested, whatever. It's just the same thing. It's the same thing as what you're listening to, just obviously on a podcast platform. For the millionth time, there's not, of course, there's not video footage, obviously. It's a podcast. In most of my videos, there's an intro and an outro with either videos or, I guess, quick pictures, like a montage picture. But usually the videos I post up first are pretty good, or in my opinion. Yeah. So we're gonna... why do I keep saying we? I don't know. I will be posting all the podcasts soon. If they don't get up there, then they don't get up there. And then we're going to wait until next season or when things heat up in June. In June, I believe giving players extensions are in June. Like giving the rookie designated extension. But I'm not 100% sure about it. I got to look into that. Obviously, free agency starts early July. But, yeah, I'll talk about that too. Not just player evaluations, what I think we should do this summer, plan A, B, C, D, prioritizing X player, our strengths and weaknesses at certain positions, who we should re-sign, because we have a lot of expiring contracts, just a lot of stuff like that. So, that's really what this next, month and a half or so, is going to look like. I just want to say that I'm disappointed. This is getting to the game, or just, I guess, the Lakers in general. I want to say that I'm disappointed in Reggie Bullock. I guess he's just not playing well anymore. I don't know. So, it is what it is, You sign somebody and you want to see how they perform, and their job is to play for a contract, and if they don't play well, bam, they're not going to get the contract. Done. Period. But, this was an experimental season, and this game, I think, was a perfect, analogy of what's been going on this season. LeBron worked his ass off. He got a triple-double in about 20 7 frickin' minutes, which is crazy. Of course, he shot 3 for 7 from the free throw line, but that's irrelevant. He had more points. He averaged more than a point per minute. 30 points, 10 rebounds, 12 assists, only 3 turnovers, which is a ratio of 9 minutes per turnover, shooting 56% on a sexy 13 for 23 field goal attempts, only 1 for 5 from 3, and once again 3 for 7 from the free throw line. But it is what it is. We didn't lose this game because of the free throws. I mean, this guy worked his ass off, and somehow Mo Wagner got the most minutes of anyone. I think it should be very interesting to see where he fits in with our team in the future, because he has a very unique... He's not unique, but he's a stretch 4, stretch 5, and he's emotional. He's international. He's German, so he has that international flavor. He's smart. You can tell he's smart, and he shot 7 for 7. This is what pisses me off. You know what really, really pisses me off? When you have a rookie who's playing his 30th game and shoots 7 for 7 from the free throw line, and then you have someone who's the second best, third best player of all time who shoots 3 for 7 from the free throw line. Can someone explain to me how LeBron will go 3 for 7 and Mo Wagner goes 7 for 7? In practice, are they both practicing somehow better from the free throw line? Are people implying that Mo Wagner has shot more free throws in his life? What the fuck is going on? I mean, if LeBron made 4 more free throws, the Lakers wouldn't have won. At least I don't think so, because they lost by 13. But I just don't. This is just crazy. Crazy. It's crazy town in here. How did that happen? But yeah, so I digress. Alright, well, this is Charles Ryan, KB24 status, Kobe 24 MP3, and we out of here. Once again, I appreciate all the views. You guys make the podcast what it is. Unfortunately, I don't know any of your names, where you come from, your backgrounds, which would be nice to know, actually. Very interesting. Very interested in learning about different types of people, where they come from. Is someone from, I don't know, Belarus listening to my Laker podcast? That'd be crazy. But, yeah, alright. No, I'll shut up now. Thanks, have a good day, and I'm sorry about daylight savings, because that screwed me up too. Alright, take care. Mamba out. Cool.